Alright, hello and welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's Saturday is going well. Hello Robin and Kristen, thanks for stopping by. How is everyone's day going? How's everyone's week going? Hi best friend. Trying to do the emoji, but like in real life. Alright, so we left off in Rock Tunnel. Let's see how we doing. Alright. Alright, so as I mentioned before, I don't remember how to get through Rock Tunnel. That has not changed since Wednesday. And not having been here since Wednesday, it's gonna also throw me off. But we're gonna try. We're gonna see how this goes. Alright, looks like we are starting the stream off with a wild Zubat for our hero to pack. And boom. Got this. Thank you, Robin. Thank you. Get through here while fighting all of the wild Pokemon. Oh, but Robin, while I have you here, are you going to need a ride tomorrow? No, it's a Geodude! These are harder to peck to death. Let's see. Get Ivysaur in here. Oh, I don't remember. How many did Ivysaur's design have? Oh, 0, of course. Oops. Alright, well, Ivysaur's already here, so let's try Zenich Seed. Seed that rock. Well, it throws other rocks at us. Alright, let's see if we can get a little poison powder action going on. Yes, I was going to be in the stream. Okay. I figured as much, but I just wanted to double check. Robin, is there any particular time that you would like to be picked up at? Hi again, it's been about 2 hours since I spoke to you. That's right, Abby, it's been like 2 hours, huh? Anyway, welcome in to the stream. Glad you could be here. Yeah, so, Robin, since you weren't there, I feel like I should explain. Some of us from Brian's staff got together about 2 hours ago now for for the game Disney Speedstorm. We were playing with each other earlier. So, Abby and Kristen and myself were there, as well as 2 other people. Christian and Dee. It was fun, yeah, Abby. Oh, I think I just made a big circle. This is where we started, dang it. Let's see. Oh, I didn't fight you yet, though. This tunnel goes a long way, kid. You're right, it does. Yep, and it was fun. Absolutely right, Kristen. Alright, so I'm not liking this much. I'm gonna try to switch to Diglett. Diglett has enough HP to get through. Got plenty of digs left, so I'm not gonna look at that. At the very least. That's not good. Alright, Ivysaur out here. Some leech seed on that guy. Well, I don't want to lose, but on the plus side, all our mons will get to be back to full health, and we'll be back at the beginning of the tunnel, and I might have a little better sense of where to go if I can remember where I've been, because that's also going to be a problem today. I don't remember which way I was coming from. I think I came from the stairs, but I'm not sure. But we'll find out. Come on, Ivysaur! Yes, it's not looking good for Ivysaur, and nope. Nope. I assumed you might end another stream, but I do know you. Others from Ryan's stream to play games together. It's been almost a year since I last played that. That's pretty good memory, though, if you can remember the last time you remembered something. But yes, 'tis a thing that we do sometimes. Yeah, sometimes we have meetings, which is what I thought today was supposed to be, but then Christian's like, nope, we're playing Disney Speedstorm, and I'm like, okay. No, but it's fine. And I will say now that I do have a few things that I would like to talk about at the next meeting, and I was kind of hoping to talk about them today, but it's fine. It's nothing super urgent. And I still have fun playing Speedstorm. I know I said I wasn't gonna do this, but just because it feels like I'm about to lose this battle. Let's try something with Clefairy. That's the one with the current chapter 6 being under the sea, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's the one that Christian talks about a lot. I think that's like one of his favorite games right now. I mean, Little Mermaid is like his favorite, so it makes sense that he's really excited about that. I mean, I like Disney Speedstorm, but I wouldn't say that I love it. So I can't say like I'm particularly excited, but I'm glad that Christian's excited. Okay, yeah. I mean, I'll be honest, I very rarely play that game on my own. It's mostly just when I play with you guys that I play it. Sure, I don't play, but I am excited for Ariel. Yeah, you really like the Little Mermaid too, so that makes sense. What I was hoping to do here is use Flash to get Geodude's accuracy low. And then that's like Fearo's only hope of getting especially if it keeps using defense curl. It's gonna get... Ooh, crit! Nice, I'll take it. See, that's good now. Now that the rock throw will actually miss. Judy not being able to touch us is like, oh no, we're gonna get to this fight. Let's see, I'm gonna try Fairy Attack to see if we get much headway. But not really. Alright, we'll go back to Peck. Oof, that's not good. Not good. That is also not good. Hero's actually almost out of Peck, which I'm surprised because Peck is out with 35. Poor Firo needs a break with its beak. It's doing too much Peck. Oh man. I'm sorry about the beak beating you guys. I'm trying to get through this fight. Oh, there we go. They've been stopped at least. But, yeah. Now we're down to Clefairy. Clefairy can't do much. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could try using Growl to its attack really low so that even when it does hit, it's not going to do a lot of damage. But this is already turning into a bit of a slugfest, and doing much damage, and I know that this guy still has one other Pokemon after this. Doesn't help that spam defense curl. No, it does not. And how, if you see how now it's saying nothing happened, that's this game's way of saying your defense is already maxed out. You can't possibly get any higher. So I wouldn't be surprised if Clefairy's attacks are literally doing just one hit point of damage every time. So because we did a bunch of flashing, there's a slim chance we might actually win. Geodude's HP is getting pretty low, and Clefairy still has a good chunk of HP. But at least when Geodude attacks Clefairy, it doesn't do super effective damage, but... Hey, if it keeps using Defense Curl now, we might actually squeak through this thing. Especially since right now Defense Curl is doing literally nothing. Well, if we get to this Geodude, Clefairy will always get some... Oh, never mind. Dang it, Geodude, if you're gonna kill us, you could have saved us the trouble of doing that a long time ago. Oh, goodness. Oh, should've took us back to Million City, dang it. Well. Nothing to it, but start our way back. Let's see, got 2 Pokeballs, 4 potions. I feel like I need a refresher. Which Pokemon that we've caught from October? I don't think I'm gonna edit my team right now, but I just wanna look. And when the time comes, and remember who I had. Let me see. Got Machop, and I got cheated and got Zubat. Okay. It's just those 3. Alright, give me my dig back. Right, you take tea. this one behind you. And out. Forgot to get Paris. We need Paris. So it can cut for us. I think you can technically get into Cerulean City without needing cut. Hey Christian, welcome into the stream. Oh, no worries, Christian. We're all good. Alright. So was able to get back into the Pokemon in Cerulean City. Just really quick. Drowsy. Paris. This one's gonna have to go through that building that had a hole dug through it. We go back around this way, and another bush. Bring out a Paris again, and alright. Back around this way. I'm gonna talk to Nurse Joy, even though we don't need to heal our Pokemon, just as our way to sort of check into the Pokemon Center so that if we lose again before we make it to the other side of Rock Tunnel, we will come back to this Pokemon Center and we won't be stuck going all the way back to Vermilion City again. Just now that we are here, we don't need Paris anymore. And we're gonna put it back. Drowsy back. Very much. Sorry, Caitlin, but might have blocked. Just let him say that. Okay, yeah, no worries, Abby. You are all good. Appreciate you stopping by. Alrighty. Press the wrong button. What was when the HM? They had the HM moves that it throws me off. Oh, dang it, Nightbot. I was gonna fix this and I forgot it. Sorry, Abby. You're good. I see that you were trying to do the waving emotes and you were totally fine. Nightbot's just weird and I gotta fix that. Okay. Yeah, ignore that warning. Nightbot's just being a butt. Alright. Yeah, Nightbot, behave! Why? That's like the default setting. It feels wrong to me. The Christmas song, some of this tunes remind me that I can't quite pinpoint. Gonna be honest, I'm not sure what song you're thinking of. But if I think of it before you do, I'll let you know, but also let me know, because now I'm curious. Alright. Let's see, who wants to fight this guy? I think Fear wants to fight this guy, because Drowsy is still a little too underleveled, and Leech Life would have done super effective damage on Drowsy, so yeah, we're gonna use Fearow instead. potential to be a very good Pokemon, just not quite there yet. I am birthday tomorrow. Yes. Yeah, with my substitute teaching job, I have to wake up for the school days, and I have to be there earlier than the students, of course, because it's, you know, it's my job to be the first one in class and the last one to leave at the end of the day. And I have to get up early to get ready for all that fun stuff. So far, I'm learning that the AM kindergarten classes are the earliest classes. This is actually interesting. I didn't realize this was a thing until I started working at the elementary schools, and I don't know if it's like unique to my district that I work in, or if it's something that just kind of started more recently, but apparently the AM kindergarten starts before the rest of the school, and the PM kindergarten ends after the rest of the school. You always have to be there at least 30 minutes before the school day starts. And the AM kindergartners start at 7:45, which means I have to be there by 7:15. So you can imagine how early I have to get up to get ready and then have enough drive time to actually be there by 7:15. Because I know back when I was in kindergarten, they had the AM and the PM thing still back then, but I couldn't tell you compared to the rest of the school day. So I remember that I was part of the PM class. I don't know about my brother. I want to say he was part of the AM class, but I don't remember for sure. It's funny how I remember that I was part of the PM class, because I remember in those days getting up, playing on the Nintendo 64 for a while before I was time to go to school. Oh my gosh, Drowsy is not doing as well as I hoped. Wait, there's a PM kindergarten? I knew about the AM one. I need to leave by... There's a PM kindergarten. Oh yeah! Yep, that's a thing. I mean, granted, every school might be different, so I don't know if maybe they didn't have a PM where you went to school, but I definitely remember that being a thing. And I work that thing now, so it still exists. I know down here we do not have PM kindergarten. Oh, interesting. See, there you go. There are some schools that don't have that. I'm shocked at that. Yeah, it's actually, interestingly enough, I subbed kindergarten twice in 1 week, but at different schools. First school that I went to, I did the AM kindergarten, and there is definitely a PM kindergarten, because the AM kindergarten class that I was taking over and a PM kindergarten class actually both meet in the same classroom, but the teacher that I covered for only taught the AM class, a different teacher taught the PM class, and technically the PM class starts before the morning class ends, but barely, so there's like a slight overlap where both classes were in the classroom at the same time. And with the second school that I did the AM class, but I don't think that that teacher shared her classroom with anybody. It definitely seemed like that class was the only class that met in that classroom. Sorry, I lost my train of thought for a second, focusing on the game. But now that I think about it, I don't know if that school had a PM kindergarten class. All I know is that the teacher I covered for only taught in the AM. Which honestly, I didn't know that was a thing either. Because I knew about the AM PM class things, but I always assumed that the kindergarten teachers taught the AM class, like went on lunch or something, and then taught the PM class. So I always thought if I subbed for a kindergarten teacher, I would have an AM class, take my lunch, and then sub for the PM class. Apparently that's not a thing. I don't know if that was like always like that, or if it's just the school or what, but I could have sworn when I was in kindergarten, my teacher had an AM and a PM class, but I could be wrong. So right now I'm trying to catch this Onyx, which is why I'm not just going for the jugular, so to speak. I'm trying not to knock it out, but at the same time, the attacks that don't kill it are not doing a lot of damage, unfortunately. I think it'll help if we can get Ivysaur to use Leech Seed on it. Now that I think about it, I actually still have... Pretty sure I still have my yearbook from when I was in kindergarten. Probably look it up. And my brother would have been in kindergarten, I think, when I was in 3rd grade, if I remember right. Yeah, that was our grade gap. I probably also have my yearbook from 3rd grade, which would show my brother in kindergarten. Just in a box somewhere. Where that box would be, who knows? See, usually it's better to put Pokemon to sleep than to just poison them. I don't know that I want to risk bringing Drowsy back out, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and have Ivysaur poison it. Because I know that my brother and I had different kindergarten teachers, primarily because my kindergarten teacher that I had was a much older woman, and I believe she retired between teaching my class and my brother entering kindergarten. And interestingly enough, my brother's kindergarten teacher was actually our neighbor. And she had 3 kids, all boys. Her middle child was the same age as me, and her youngest was the same age as my brother. So me and my brother were both also friends with her kids. And we all lived in the same cul-de-sac. And then my brother also had another friend who also lived in our cul-de-sac who was the same age as them too. And I think it was kind of funny how it worked out. I think I'm remembering right. My brother and his other friend had our neighbor, but like her actual son had a different teacher. I only have my 8th grade yearbook, which I have for 12th grade. I think I got a yearbook every single year until high school, because the high school ones were a lot more expensive than the ones from elementary and middle school. So I think in high school, I only got my freshman year yearbook because we moved. So that was my last chance to get a yearbook with that particular friend group. And then, of course, senior year, because senior year. And we got Onyx! Reward says, as it grows, the stone portion of its body starting to become similar to a diamond, but colored black. Yes. Cool. We now got Thurslethal Onyx, which is the rarest and most difficult Pokemon to catch in here. So that's cool that we got that one. Usually it's hard enough to find it, and then when you find it, it's usually harder to catch than that, but shoot, I'll take it being easy. Alright. Yeah, I don't have faith in Josie to get through this fight, so I'm so worried. remember that the years I didn't get yearbooks was really weird to me because I was so used to just always getting one every year. And I remember sophomore year just assuming that I was getting a yearbook, and my parents would usually like pre-order it and I just had to go pick it up. So I remember going to the pickup counter to pick it up, and they're like, "We don't have your name on our list." And I was like really confused. So I had to ask my mom. She's like, "Yeah, I didn't buy you one." I'm like, "What do you mean you didn't buy me one?" She's like, "Do you know how much they were?" So my chop, which means we want our hero. It's super effective. Alright, for Onyx, we're gonna want Exmoor. Yeah, they were always too expensive for my mom, so I got used to not getting them. Yeah, makes sense. I remember at first being confused why they were so expensive until I finally saw one and I'm like, what is this? Because usually, like, the ones I got in elementary and middle school were like this thick, then the high school ones are like this thick. And with the high school ones, they put hard covers on them, but like, I think maybe the middle school ones had hard covers, but I know for a fact that the elementary school ones were soft covers. So like, but it makes sense, 'cause when you're in high school, there's more classes, more extracurricular things to get involved with. And I think just in general, a higher student population. I believe 8th grade was a present from a neighbor because I love that school and it was my last year with her. Oh, that's really nice. People are awesome. Yeah, I definitely feel like if you don't get a yearbook all the time, only some of the time, it definitely makes a lot of sense to get them when it's your last year at that school, because you want something to remember that school by. And yeah, you'll always have the memories and the things that you learned. It's nice to have a book with all your friends' pictures in it too. Yep, and the high school yearbooks were like $50 plus getting your name and other stuff on it. Oh yeah. I think at our high school they were like 60 or 70 bucks. Oh yeah. I couldn't tell you going rates for them now though, but probably worse. It's probably worse now than it was 10 years ago. I tried to match it with the music, but I think I lost it partway through. Ooh, critical hit down in one shot. I will take it. And it was because of the added DVD. There was a DVD? This is new information for me. Also, hi Kayla! Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. Hope your Saturday and your week is going well. I know you and your fam went and saw the new Chosen, and I saw your comment on Brian's last live stream, so I don't know what exactly happens in it, but I feel like I can guess based on what she said. Can't stay for too long, I have family over, but I thought I'd pop in for a little bit. Oh, nice! Yeah, for sure. Don't feel like you have to be here. Don't want to take you away from your family, but I'm glad you could stop by and say hi, even if this is for a little bit. Senior year, there is one at the back cover. I feel like I need to go find it and look. Because I remember having like a DVD of like a band performance, but I don't remember that coming the year. But at the same time, I found it randomly one day and I'm like, I don't remember having this. Where did this even come from? So, how's the Pokemon journey coming along? It's going alright. Right now we're trying to get through Rock Tunnel. And I don't have the layout for Rock Tunnel memorized, so... And that's coupled with my natural lack of sense of direction, so... We've already been knocked out once and had to come back. Which, in a way, was helpful because I'd already forgotten where I'd been. So restarting from the beginning actually helps. Yeah, no, it's still going good. We're still fighting the Pokemon, getting experience. Yes, glad to have you here for however long you are here. It's definitely good to have you. I feel like as a general rule, when you see a trainer, that's like the way you're supposed to go. Trainers are supposed to... Oh, not that way. Trainers are supposed to make it more difficult for you to proceed. And they like to put them where you can't avoid them. Maybe I'm going the wrong way. Feels like I am. Hikers see twigs as trail markers. That sounds correct. You let your trail wants to battle instead of Jigglypuff. Oh. What if we can put each other to sleep? It didn't work for me. It's not even using Sing. And yes, it is the first episodes of season 4 of The Chosen One. I highly recommend it, but bring tissues. Yeah, that's kind of the feeling that I got from your comment earlier. Still need to watch The Chosen. I want to, I just haven't. See, alright, so we lost Jazzy, and that makes me sad, but we will survive. I think we're gonna let Nidorino fight this one. It's good to have you, even for a bit. For me... Oh, the game audio is loud? Oh, thank you. Let's see. Okay, hopefully that's better. Oh, but you can barely hear it? Uh-oh. Chosen is a free app if you want me to send you a link for it, I can. Sure, yeah, I'll look into that. So I'm just thinking, hopefully it has an app that I can put on my TV, because I don't know if I want to watch it if I have to watch it on my phone. Angel Studios? Okay, yeah, I'll look into that. Although screen mirroring is also an option. Even if I can't get it on my TV directly, I can maybe screen mirror it from my phone. I've never tried that before actually, so I don't know how that'll work, but I hope it'll work good. Let's see, I'm gonna pull my Nidorino out just because I fell asleep, but that's annoying. Yeah, I know I can cast it, I'm just not sure how the quality translates. That's my only issue. Because I think I would rather wait until some point in the future where I can have it in good quality than to be in too big of a hurry and not have a good quality. Maybe I'll tell it and go, oh. Well, I'll still try screen mirroring, see how well that works out for me. Roku TV devices? Okay, I actually have a Samsung Smart TV. I don't know if you happen to know if it's on that, but that's what I have. Actually, you can see it behind me. There it is right there. Not that you could probably not see it well enough to recognize, oh, that's a Samsung Smart TV. There it is. But yes, Robin, send me that link and I will look into it. I'd like to wake my Nidorino up with an awaken. But I'm not sure that I have one. Okay. Oh, the Chosen has a specific app just for the Chosen. Interesting. That's actually pretty cool. I didn't know that was an option. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Alright, so now that Rousey's down for the count, Nidorino needs to be leveled up more next. Yeah, I don't have any items that'll wake it up right now, so I think what I'll try to do is just try to get it to wake up naturally in battle, but I can always swap it out if it starts to get beat up. So yeah, with sleep in Generation 1, you can't attack on the same turn you wake up. Sometimes that's kind of soul crushing when you're fighting the actual Pokemon that puts you to sleep. The Geodude can't do that, so once we're awake, you wake. My mom puts you in Apple RT, but it was Apple devices. Oh, interesting. I've actually been like watching through Bluey, and I'm on I think season 2. I know at the very least I at least made it to season 2. I'm just not the best at paying attention to the episode titles or what season they're in. So I actually missed entering season 2 until one day I got curious to look at what episode I'm on. I'm like, oh, I'm in season 2. So I guess I should say I'm at least season 2. It's entirely possible I entered season 3 or something. I was actually just watching it this morning because it's Saturday. And I don't know how anybody gets their Saturday morning started without cartoons, really. So, right now, Bluey is my cartoon of choice. But, it's fun. It's just watched a few episodes this morning. Which one was the last one? I think it was called Queens. Bluey and Bingo are pretending to be queens. Queens is a good one? Yeah, it is. Nidorino, we gotta get out of there. I'm learning that I really like it when Chili gets mad at Bandit and she just gives him that look like I don't know why, but it's just like they animated that really well. It is hilarious, yeah. Oh, I see that you sent me the links. Thank you, Robin. Oh gosh. I have to use a potion. I need to know because that beeping's gonna get real old real fast. Dad was watching it with me this morning before he went to work, and he was telling me that he really gets a big kick out of whenever Bluey does what? Every time Bluey says that, he just takes a chuckle. Let's see. Is that the way I came in? I feel like that was the way. Oh, right. I said I was going to use a potion. I feel like Kayla watched through the whole thing twice. If anything, saying that she liked it might be an understatement. It's just my thought. Also, I thought Wing Feather Saga was a book series. Was it a book series first and then it became like a show or something? Okay. So I didn't hear anything about it being adapted, I just knew it as a book series. I've never read it, but I've noticed that people in Brian's chat and on Discord, they talk about it. So I'm like, weird that it exists, but that's like the extent of it. Keep forgetting this, but season 1 is a bit on YouTube TV. Oh, I don't have YouTube. But I usually don't offer that one because they haven't uploaded season 2 or 3, but it's also it's available. Yeah. At one point in the past, I had YouTube TV, but I don't have YouTube TV anymore. It got too expensive. Let's see, I think there's another way west of here I haven't tried yet. Either this is like a whole extra cavern I wasn't meant to go down, or there's still a way through somewhere. This will be fun and interesting. Okay, that'll be another thing that I'll have to look into. Must take off. I'll see you later. Alright, bye Keela! Have a good one! I don't know yet if I'm streaming again, but at the very least, I should see you in Brian's stream on Monday. I'm watching Bluey for the first time ever with a new friend recently. I found out how much the show is haunted. I think it's the universe telling you that you need to watch more Bluey. It is a good show. I mean, just for me personally, I wouldn't say it's like my favorite show ever, but it's wholesome fun, something to put you in. And oh my goodness, we found another ox. Robin, I think the autocorrect got you because I see that you put turtle twins. Oh, the turtle twins sounds like a cool show too. Can you beat my power? Probably. Only a few episodes into Bluey, and I'm kind of surprised at how some of the lessons go. Yeah, I can see that. Granted, I am not a parent, and I will not even pretend to know what a parent goes through, or what good parenting looks like. But watching Bluey, I feel like, first off, Chili and Bandit are awesome parents for the lengths that they'll go to for their kids. Then there's also part of me like, I feel like you can exercise more discipline. Just say it. Because I'm like, yes, I think it's good to feed into a kid's imagination and play their games with them. But if the kids are supposed to be like going to sleep or doing chores, maybe go back on the games with them. And yes, I know there are some episodes where we do see some of that. At the same time, that kind of worries me because I'm like, you let your kids get away with a lot. But I don't know how that's gonna reflect in them when they're older. Just saying. Oops! Oh, muscles. Darn right. But like, no, real talk though, Bandit for Father of the Year because that dude is awesome. Although when my dad watches it with me, he says the parents on that show make him feel guilty. Like he was supposed to do more with me and my brother when we were kids and play more games with them. And I'm like, no. You were fine. This is just an exaggerated amount. And even though we kind of see Bandit working a little bit, like on work stuff, and there are times when he like leaves to go to work, my dad is convinced that Bandit must not actually have a job because he spends way too much time and energy playing with his kids. Alright, we'll fight this one. You have Pokemon! Let's start! Okay. But also at the same time, there are a lot of episodes that make me go, poor Bandit. The things that he endures for his children sometimes. You know, also why Bandit deserves Spirit of the Year award. But yeah. I think Bluey is just all around really well done. So I feel like they did the good balance of the kids stuff for the kids to enjoy because that's their target audience. There's also like enough adult stuff in there for us adults to genuinely enjoy watching it. But also like not over the top adult content, so like it's still family friendly. Or like freaks the kids out in some way. And well, I was kind of half expecting Nidorina to go down in that fight, but I'll take it. I will take it. It says coming up next. We'll leave Nidorina out, but it's gonna do. Business too. I'm feeling good about where we are in the tunnel, and I'm hoping that we're near the exit. I will admit there was a moment there where I was worried that we weren't gonna make it out of the tunnel this stream, but I'm feeling better about where we are right now. I'm not so worried about that anymore. Because yeah, it's 4:05 and I can go until 5 today, so we got just under an hour left of the stream before I have to play the rest of the day. Ooh, surprisingly, use Quick Attack. Shoot, I would use Quick Attack if we were on the other side. See, back when I thought I could never watch it, I saw Matt Pat's Film Theory on Blu-ray, and now I can't watch the show without thinking there is magic here. I don't know it, and that... Oh, you know what? Actually, I haven't watched the video, but I think I saw the thumbnail on it on YouTube. Isn't the theory that, like, Bluey is a witch or something? But, yeah. There's definitely some cartoon logic going on in Bluey, because they're... The way they set things up... It is way too fast. I'm like... In real life, there's no way you got this much setup done in such a short time. And also, they must have a huge house. I'm just saying. For them to get around as much as I do, I feel like we've seen so many different rooms. Like, yeah. even if you get past the fact that they're anthropomorphic dogs and pretend that they're just humans, it's still not realistic. And I just love how creative that the Bluey team is. Like how every now and then they'll like switch up the formula, like in terms of how they do the theme song and the episode title cards. That's really fun. And once again, Ivysaur's almost at a Usually the general rule in Pokemon is the lower the PP, the better the move is. So as you get further in the game and you get access to better moves, that means you're also getting moves with lower PP. But Ivysaur is not 100% following that rule. Because its first grass type attack that we get really early on only has 10 PP. I believe that if I'm remembering it, the next grass move that it should get, which is actually, I think, better than Vine Whip, has like 25 PP. So, usually this would not be the case, but it seems like in the future, as Ivysaur grows and levels up, it will actually not have this problem of running out of Vine Whip so quickly, because it should have a different move that actually has a more. It'll last long before it runs out. And of course, the sphere did just enough damage to get us back into the beeping stuff. Oh, that's all I could say to the beeping. The thumbnail's actually a hook to get you to watch. It shows how deep the Magnet playing gets and how everyone commits to the bit almost beyond reality. That's fair. I can see that. I mean, it is easy to think that the dad is just a really good dad and is really good at picking up the social cues from his kids, where they don't even have to say what they want him to do. He can just tell what they're expecting him to do and just does it. But yeah, there's one episode, there's actually been a couple episodes I've seen now where Bandit is like in a hurry to do something, or he's on a time crunch, and the kids try to play a game with him that would slow him down, and you know, he'll try to say, no, I can't, but then they'll do something that they pretend is magic, but then Bandit actually plays along and starts playing with them. So those parts strike me as odd. It's like, you already told your kids no, and now you're suddenly okay with it because they pretend that they're using magic to do this to you and you playing along? So, those are the scenes that make that theory seem the most plausible. Because it's like, Bandit already said no, he's not gonna do this, but yet now he's doing it anyway. And it also makes it hard to take him seriously, because like, you said you're in a hurry, but you're obviously playing with your kids, so you can't be in that much of a hurry if you're stopping to do this. But anyway, we done made it out of the cave. That's actually one of the examples my Mappa uses in the video. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Feeling a bit faint from this tough hike. Yeah, I'll admit, because of the way she was placed, I thought she was just an NPC to talk to. I didn't think she was gonna actually fight us, but apparently she is. And now I'm regretting talking a little bit, because yes, we made it out of the tunnel. It doesn't really matter until we've actually made it to the next Pokemon Center. Because if we lose here, we're still going all the way back to before Rock Tunnel, and we have to go through the tunnel again. Granted, it'll be that much easier between our Pokemon getting more levels, and each trainer you only fight once, so once you fight him, you don't have to fight him again. That will hurt a little bit. I'll be honest, I'm more willing to accept that Banon is just really committed to his kids and their imagination than I am to Bluey knowing actual magic. But that's still a really cool theory. But speaking of Bluey theories, I had this idea. And I do and I don't want it to happen at the same time. I told my dad about it and we had a good laugh. But my thing is, so we have this universe where dogs have taken the place of humans as the dominant species, and they're acting less like real dogs and more like humans. But we don't, at least from where I am in the series, we never see a different, and I mean, yes, we see that other animals are pets, like they have pet cats. That's a thing. But we don't really see another animal that takes the exact place of what our dogs would have in our society. And there's never any mention or reference of humans even existing in any shape or capacity in this universe. I'm gonna pause my train of thought to read this. I'm not up to it! So my thing is, do humans exist in this universe? And if so, how? So anyway, again, pausing that little train of thought, what I just did is I got a hidden item. So throughout the game, there's items hidden in the world that don't appear as actual items in the overworld. So sometimes when you see like a weirdly placed bush or a rock, that's really a hidden item. Hey kid, wanna see my Pokemon? Not particularly, but I don't think you're gonna give me a choice. So anyway, I had this image of like, did humans and dogs like actually switch places? Meaning, do humans exist in this world as pets for the dogs? And I kind of got this mental image of one of the Bluey characters like taking their pet human out for a walk. So that's why I kind of say, like, I do and I don't want that to be a thing at the same time, because that might be too weird. But at the same time, I'm like genuinely curious and invested in the world building that's going on in this place. Is this like a Planet of the Apes type situation? Where this is secretly Earth in the future, but the dogs took over? Or is this like a future society where the humans have become extinct, and in their void the dogs rose up and evolved to fill their void? And speaking of dogs, mine has something to say. Hold on 1 second. Forgot to unmute myself. But anyway, sorry for that. I am back now. What did I that is a theory I would very much be invested in. Where the Blueyverse came from and how it relates to the real universe, if at all. Or if it's just straight up alternate reality. But I'm a nerd, this is the kind of things I like to think about. And I overthink everything, so. MatPat's still looking for the new face of his channel, I'm okay. I'm not at MatPat level. I'm not seriously, he comes up with theories. Especially when he gets into like the really detailed math and science stuff, that no question in school my worst subject was math, with science not far behind. And with that, we've made it to the Pokemon Center. We are now in a place called Lavender Town. If you guys are familiar with creepypastas, you will probably know what Lavender Town is, even if you're not familiar with Pokemon itself. It would be. You could probably already tell by the music before we ducked into the Pokemon Center. We can't get into the spooky stuff quite yet. We're actually have to leave Lavender Town for now. We'll come back later. But you'll see what I mean by spooky when we get there. Alright, so now that we are here, we are done with Flash, which means we are done with Clefairy. Clefairy's gonna go back into box 1. And we actually are gonna need cut for this next segment, so I'm gonna take the papers out and Clefairy's office. Math was one of my favorites. Well, I loved science for the most part. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like, it's interesting. I did okay in science when it comes to, like, memorizing facts. When you get a lab involved and I have to actually do things, I'm like, was I supposed to be doing it? I'm supposed to do that with that? Are you sure it's not that? With that? I mean, science interests me, and there are definitely certain branches of science I like better than others. But life chemistry was my worst science subject specifically. And, well, actually, I'm gonna get off the bike for right now, because I don't know what you guys do here to spooky music. But, yeah, of the sciences, chemistry is by far my least favorite. I think earth science is probably my favorite, but yeah. I never took chemistry in high school. I only took it in college. In college chemistry, I still don't know why I passed, honestly. It kicked in the butt. And doing as poorly as I did in chemistry helps me realize that I don't like science. Or at least like what you said, Robin, he doesn't like me back. I'm a rambling dude. There's so many others in chemistry that I did what I could do. Funny enough, I was actually supposed to take chemistry my senior year of high school. Because I actually finished my science requirement after junior year because you only had to take You only had to take 3 years of science, and I took science my freshman, sophomore, and junior years. But I was told that a 4th year of science looked good on college applications. So I had signed up to take chemistry my senior year. And for like the first week of school, I think, I was in that chemistry class. But then I found out that a personal letter of recommendation is actually better than a 4th year of science. And the only way I was able to get the letter of recommendation was if I TA'd for a specific teacher. So I ended up dropping chemistry to TA for that teacher. And the ironic thing is, even though I got the letter of recommendation, I never used it. I feel bad about that. It was an accident, but the teacher just gave it to me directly, and I didn't know what to do with it, so I took it home, put it in my bedroom, and it got buried in some other things, and I straight up forgot about it until I was cleaning up my room when I found them, and I'm like, oh, I never sent these out. But I got into my dream school anyway, so it's fine. It was not. Plus, I enjoyed TAing way more than I would have enjoyed chemistry. And it was not even AP chemistry, it was just regular chemistry. So even if I had taken that class and passed it, I still would have had to take chemistry again when I got to college. Granted, you could argue that maybe if I was already familiar with chemistry from having it in high school first, maybe that would have made the college level easier on me, but no. I'm still glad it didn't happen. And I got the Vulpix poisoned, but the Vulpix also burned me, so that's not great. Yeah, so fun fact, I used to think that I wanted to be a doctor. I came up with the idea my sophomore year of high school. And so I went into college as a biology major with the intention of eventually going out to med school and all that stuff. But my freshman year of college, I was taking chemistry and English. And I realized not only did English come a lot more naturally to me, but I enjoyed it a lot better. And I was looking at all of the other science classes I would have to take if I continued down the path I was going to, and I was full of so much dread. And I also realized that even though I was doing really well in English, I was like the only one in my class who was doing really well in English. Everyone else was struggling. And my professor actually asked me to write my essays early and submit them early so she could use them as examples for the other students of what a good essay looks like. And I was like, okay. And I had that same thing happen my senior year of high school almost. Not the part about the essays getting turned in earlier, but I was one of the best students in my teacher's class, like all 5 of my teacher's classes. And I was like, okay. And I always knew that I loved writing, but I never thought that I could do it as a career. I always thought I would become a doctor and then maybe write books on the side. But then I realized that I didn't quite want to be a doctor so much anymore. And I loved writing, and I would never know if I was good at it unless I gave it my all. So, me hating chemistry actually made me realize I wanted to be a writer instead of a doctor. So in a way, I'm really glad that I hated chemistry because it helped me realize that. not Ekans. This is the place where we need to go to find the Pokemon that I am thinking. I am actually glad to because you're one of the best writers I've ever seen. Aw, thank you, Robin. I appreciate that. Yeah, I will admit lately I have not been the best at writing and I need to get back to that. For sure. Let's see. As you can that will be a nice little experience point and bump for little Drowsy. And I was hoping that wouldn't happen. Yeah, I was debating trying to use disable to disable Wrap. Since it's random, I don't know if it was actually disable Wrap or disable another move, which makes it more likely to use Wrap. Hold on, my dog is talking. Never mind, I think she stopped. Oh wait. I looked away and my Drowsy fainted. Curse you, Ekans. Now feel the wrath of Nidorino. So you know how I said that I'm really bad at remembering levels in this game? Well, I actually did some peeking before this stream online, and I happen to know for a fact that when Nidorino reaches its next level, it's going to learn a new move. Well, I'm waiting for that to happen. Finding another Ekans! Ekans, you are not the one that I want. So the nice thing, or what will be the nice thing about when I finally catch the Pokemon I'm looking for, is that the only reason we needed Paris and Cut was to get into this little area that has the grass in it. And once we find the Pokemon we're looking for, we can actually leave the area, go around the outside without having to cut through it at all. So technically, once we're done here, we won't need Paris anymore. But we can take away Paris and add our new Pokemon in its place. I'm pretty sure that yeah, we don't need it anymore. HMOs on this route, technically we only needed to tax this area. And gosh darn it, why are there so many snakes here? By the way, in case you didn't notice, if you're wondering where the name Ekans comes from, it's literally just the word snake, but like written backwards. Yep. All Ekans is snake backwards. For the longest time, I never knew that, and when I was first told it, it blew my mind. Like, I grew up with Ekans, and they're telling me Ekans is literally just snake backwards. And the same thing with Ekans' evolved form. Can't see snake backwards. Yeah, and when Ekans evolves, its evolved form is called Arbok. And Arbok is just Cobra backwards. With a slight change because they replaced the C with the K, but still, it's Cobra backwards. Alright, come on, not Ekans. Show me not Ekans. Well, it answered me. Still not the Pokemon we're looking for. I'm pretty sure we already have a Pidgey. We don't need a Pidgey anyway because we already have Fearow. We don't want all of the birds. We're not Faulkner. That makes sense if you know who Faulkner is. Faulkner's not in this game, but he's in a different Pokemon game where he has all bird Pokemon. That's like his whole thing. When I was in college, I took a class in Shakespeare, and my professor that I had for that class, you could tell she loved Shakespeare. And she would, and one day in class, she joked with us that she would get together with her other nerdy friends, and they would like talk about the different cliques that the Shakespeare characters would be in. If no such thing as having too many birds. Oh, Robin, I didn't even think about you. Yes, if they could all be like you, then the more the merrier. That's funny. We make that joke all the time and it never once crossed my brain. But anyway, like what I was saying before, she said that she and her other nerdy friends used to think about what cliques Shakespeare characters would be in if they were like all attending a modern day high school together. And I can't say that I love Shakespeare that much, but I just love that idea so much. And I can be like that with like the human characters from Pokemon too. Or really just anything that I love, but I'm obsessed with Pokemon, so that's like my go-to. What do I think? Did I catch a Mankey? I know I caught a Machop, but I don't remember anymore if I caught a Mankey. Well, either way, Mankey's not the Pokemon I'm looking for, and my Nidorino was gone, and I'm sad. But it's okay, Olaf. Mankey's definitely not the Pokemon I'm looking for right now, so I'm just gonna go and knock it out. And Mankey is a fighting type Pokemon. Ooh, here's letting me remove. Nice. But like I was saying before, there's another fighting type we get later in the game that is my favorite fighting type in this game. So I'm not in any hurry to add any fighting types to my team. I can be dead. Anyway, yes, I like Mirror Move. We can forget. Ooh, let's start with. I feel like just growl that much. You forgot crap and if you're alone, Mirror Move. I like Mirror Move and you will see why. I know before when we've hunted for a specific Pokemon, I usually tend to say, we'll look for it for a bit, and if we don't find it, we don't find it. Try to show you guys Mirror Move, but I was not expecting it to go down that fast. So, whoops. Whoopsie. We found it! It's a wild Growlithe! Yay! Alright, so let's start with Mirror Move. The Fury attack. So Mirror Move doesn't work if you attack first, which is why I'm waiting. Oh, but we left that HP in the perfect spot, so we're just gonna go to a Pokeball right now. And go! Shoot! It was so close too! No! We found it, but we didn't catch it. Dang it. And that Fury tech looks so beautifully too. Phooey. Well, I'm not ready to give up on you, Growlithe. We're gonna find you. We're gonna catch you. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You wouldn't make the shoes quick? Use Peck. done for the day? Yeah. Got about 25 minutes left because I'm going until 5 today. Alright. So now I'm going to do my move just to show you guys. Mirror move turns into quick attack. That's what mirror move is. You do whatever attack your opponent last did. Do it to them. I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I'd say so. I hope you are too. Some Disney Speedstorm with some friends, as I don't have to tell you because you were there. Had some lunch, watched a little bit of YouTube, and now I am doing this. After this is done, it'll be about time to get dinner started. I am weirdly already hungry. Okay. Like, seriously, I had lunch right before I started streaming. And it's like, not like a light lunch or anything. It was like a decent sized lunch. So, somehow I'm already hungry. Sometimes I just have those days. You guys ever have those days where you're just like really hungry? Like more so than normal, like out of nowhere. Apparently I'm having those. I'm actually getting pretty hungry before I even had lunch too. It's not like I skipped breakfast or anything. Oh, Colonia 51, thank you for the follow. Best game in the world, yeah. Definitely the best series. No doubt about that. Welcome in, glad you could join us for our stream. Right now, we are trying to catch a relic. So far, we've only found one, and it roared at us, so didn't catch it. Is Mew under the truck? Yeah, like, I know about all the stuff to, like, kind of get the Mews and what have you. But I'll be honest, I'm not the best at executing. Oh, Nut Sandwich is here. Welcome in, Nut Sandwich. It's good to see you here. Alright, now it's a party. Alright, so, Nut Sandwich, I don't know if you heard. I just get you up to speed in case you didn't. We are currently on the hunt for a Growlithe. But they are not wanting to be friends with us today. So far we've only found one and it roared us away, so... trying to find another one. While we're at it, now all the other Pokemon we find, get ourselves some experience. So we can be nice and ready for our next gym. Anyway, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are having a good day so far. And I just finished watching the animated Hobbit movie. It's very interesting to say the least. Oh my gosh. I've never watched the animated version just because I've heard about the animated version. And I love the live action one so much, I'm kind of scared. I'll be honest. Like, people make all the jokes and I don't get the jokes. And there's a part of me that wants to watch it just so I can, like, understand the jokes. At the same time, I'm scared. But I hope you're enjoying it. Maybe one of these days I might watch it just to finally see it for myself. Professor Bird, you. Critical hit. Adventuring, here we go. So I got about 15 minutes left of the stream before I have to call it for the day. We started the stream off in Rock Tunnel. And I'm mostly just glad we got out of Rock Tunnel. I'm hoping it doesn't take us the rest of the stream to find Growlithe. But even if it does, it's still a good stream, I think. I mean, if it was actually created by Rankin Bass, the same... But I mean, the stop motion holiday movies? Really? I did not know that. It's interesting. I trust it's not. I mean, I'm pretty sure that it's not stop motion, but now I have that image in my head. All Frodo wanted to be was a dentist, Gandalf. Or I guess since he was an elf in that movie, maybe Legolas wants to be deaf. I don't know. That's just what I remember the most about those movies. The elf that wants to be a dentist. I mean, looking back at that now, that is like a nice moral to the story. That you can be whoever you want to be, not who people say you have to be. But as a kid, I just thought that was like the most random thing, and maybe because of how I felt about the dentist, I was like, who wants to be a dentist when you can make toys? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, those are good movies. Fearo's doing really well with these wild Pokemon. It's just when the Pidgeys get their quick attacks in, that's really the only time. Fearo's really taking damage. This Fearo's outspeeding everything, and it's just quick attack and bypasses speed checks and just goes first. And what can really do about that unless Fearo's it's not in this generation. Because of course when you get into the later Pokemon games, there is breeding, which opens us up to a lot more moves that a Pokemon can learn. Which breeding isn't a thing, because Professor Elm didn't start finding Pokemon eggs that came out of nowhere until For those of you who don't know, it's like a running gag in Pokemon that you can breed Pokemon so, you know, it's easy to tell where the eggs come from. But all the characters in Pokemon are always like, we found this egg and we have no idea where it came from. Okay. Like all the oh, look, we got a Growlithe, yes. Alright. Gotta be careful with this one. Rage Fear's gonna knock it out. That's my problem here. We got really lucky last time, but I don't like we'll strike twice here. Yeah, let's bring Ivysaur in, and hopefully it doesn't ruin us again. Dang it. Alright. Ivysaur, get up here. Almost have half a mind to just chuck a Great Ball at it turn 1. Because really, if it gets us turn 1, or there's not really much we can do about it. Hold on. Here's returning. I just send Drowsy out there. Put it to sleep on turn 1. But still only level 15. That worries me. The first Growlithe we found, it didn't use one until turn 2, and I was able to inflict like just the perfect amount of damage with Fearow on turn 1. Then I threw a Pokeball on it at turn 2, but it didn't stick. Try bringing it. I don't know what level we left Pikachu off on. Be another level at this point. I know I could just run away from these Pokemon instead of fighting them, but I like to fight them. I know that not everybody gets invested in Pokemon for the battles, but I like the battles. There was a game that came out for the Wii back during the Gen 4 days. Pokemon Battle Revolution, and it did not have a story mode, it was just battles. And even though I had other people in my family who liked Pokemon— oh nice, we're learning Razor Leaf. Yes. I forget Violence. Sorry, my train of thought went away for a second because I got distracted by ever so many Razor Leaf. Yeah, I have other people in my family who like Pokemon, but I was the only one who liked Pokemon Battle Revolution because I was like, it's just battles, and I'm like, yeah? It's about the point of Pokemon. You can still have the experience of training your own Pokemon by training them in the DS games and transferring them over. How else do I really like Pokemon Battle Revolution? And okay. Anyway, not be on a tangent. I'm gonna focus. Let's see how strong Razor Leaf is. Okay, good. Season bites. You can do whatever you want to this, as long as you do not use Roar, please. Dang it! I was hoping because it would be not very effective, it would not do quite so much damage. I think I'm just like, here, I might be getting too strong. You know, I think next time we see a Growlithe, I'm just gonna chuck the Great Ball at it. Turn 1. See how well that does. I know it's not exactly the recommended method for catching Pokemon, but I have absolutely had it happen before. Where you just chuck a ball, round 1. Oops. I don't know that I don't necessarily work here, but we're gonna try it anyway. And no, I am not just talking about the quick balls and later generations, which are literally designed for that. Oh my gosh, it actually worked! I don't know what I was expecting, but shit, I'll take it. I will take it. Now, let's see what our Pokédex says about Growlithe. Very protective of its territory, it will bark and bite to repel intruders from its space. And as per usual, we are not doing anything. But yay! We can leave now forgot we did not fight her yet. Oh well. We'll fight her now then.
That's a cute, round, and fluffy Pokemon.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you, Dog Sandwich. Alright, last one's to fight. Clefairy. Leech Seed on you just to be safe. This was basically down. Technically below half, but like barely. A 1 hit point. Okay, never mind, not anymore. We're good. Let's see how we really guys are you, Cliffy. This is Dark Defense Stream because I was hoping my mom create another Team Helicar. Fun. Snewers. Hopefully you got it all sorted out. Oops. See, no, I hit it too fast. Alright. I guess I probably don't need to use Leech Seed. Alright, let's just jump straight to it. We got to be back at the Pokemon Center anyway, because we got to edit our team. Looking at me? Well, I'll show you. I wasn't paying attention. Does she have more Pokemon? She does have more Pokemon. Oh, wait.
Stop! Don't be so mean to my Clefairy.
Well, to be fair, we were just minding our own business and you threw your Clefairies at us, so... Self-defense, kind of. Alrighty. Now that we got that situation sorted, we don't need our Paris anymore, so we'll put ours back. We gotta get Growlithe, because that was what the whole point of all that was. Bite and roar, okay. I didn't realize that was literally all it knew, so that's a little disappointing, but that's okay. Okay, we'll just put it in the front of our team, help it level up, and it should get some better move. Goes up and down. Now we can just go right around that other spot. Anyways, we're gonna hit this guy. Why not? You need strategy to win at this. You are right. Oh, it's a super nerd. I kind of thought it was gonna be another Yangler. Now that I think about it, the camera has a different level spec, doesn't it? Oh well. Why did you rely on Diglett so much? Diglett has the type advantage. Let's see. Oh, what's not horn attack? Dang it! Thanks. Alright, well, if I can't use horn attack, then I will use the meter. Well, at least it's gonna just keep using disable. Oh, there we go. It's done now. Not that that's a good thing, but... Well, a good thing for him, but a bad thing for us. I know the AI is kind of broken in Gen 1, so that's why I was kind of like, oh, are you just going to spam disable this whole time? Because I ain't mad about that. Okay. Tackle's actually not doing super bad, especially since we leered it first, and that helps. And we got a boom. Rammer went down. Which means Nidorino is gonna learn Fury. Oh, dang it, it's Focus Energy. I thought it's Fury Attack. you're not disabled anymore. Now that I've already picked layer. Use disable and... Okay, tackle is disabled this time. I can live with that. Squiggle, what the heck? And it kind of worked out that we were disabled that extra turn because that forced us to use layer. Yeah, so poison gas is normally not a move we like to see because that poisons you, but as I've said before, Nidorino is a poison type and you can't poison type, so as long as I have Nidorino out, that means useless, so hey, keep using it, Muck. Alright, who's next? Go Rainer. That makes sense. That tracks with what other Pokemon you've been using. You grew up with that version of the Hobbit, Robin? Nice. Yeah, I feel like I have a better tolerance for some things that are more an acquired taste if I grew up with them as opposed to watching them for the first time as an older person. Not that I'm old by any means, but like compared to when I was a kid, I'm technically older. Anyway. I think that's part of the reason why I did not become a Trekkie until I was in college. Because by the time I first tried to watch Star Trek, I was already like teenager, early preteen-ish area. I don't remember anymore. But anyway. Oh yeah, here comes like the 4 people just awkwardly standing on top of each other.
You must look silly standing here like this.
Yeah, you do. At least you're aware of it. But, like I was saying, the first time I tried to watch... Oh shoot, it's after 5. I didn't even notice it was after 5 already. Well, we're gonna end this stream after this battle. Dang it, I was having too much fun and I got too excited about finally catching this Growlithe that I was not looking at the time. Whoop. But anyway, back to saying before I realized that I'm out of time already. First time I saw Star Trek, I thought it was super cheesy, and I could not get into it because I could not take it seriously. But then it was when I was in college that it was recommended to me, like, hey, even if you don't like the original series, you might like Star Trek Next Generation. I'm like, alright, I'll try it. So I tried Star Trek Next Generation, and I fell in love with it. So much so that it made me love all of Star Trek, and I went back and watched for the first time all of the original series episodes, and it genuinely loved them. Never seen any of the Lord of the Ring or the Hobbit movies until 3 months ago, so it's very interesting to see the movies and the cartoons interpretation of the original story. Oh, nice. I mean, this is my personal bias. I feel like you should have watched them sooner, but I'm glad you watched them now. It was one of the random movies my dad owned. It took me a while to understand that the live-action Lord of the Rings was a continuation of the Hobbit cartoon. That's fair. That's fair. For me, I did not watch I have not seen any of the animated stuff. I've only seen the live actions. And I didn't watch The Lord of the Rings until I was in high school. And at the time, I knew it, like before I watched it, I knew it existed, but I never really thought twice about it. Like, I was never like intrigued enough about it to want to watch it on my own. My dad owns the whole collection and he loves them. So when I was 15, I remember I was 15. My dad put them on at home just for his benefit so he could watch them. And I watched them just because they were on, and I was like so entranced and so hooked. I watched the whole trilogy with them, and I'm like, that was beautiful. Why did I wait so long to watch this? And I remember I was 15 because the next day at school, I told my boyfriend that I had at the time about Lord of the Rings, and he was a nerd too, so he was like, yeah, I know about the Lord of the Rings. I'm like, I just watched all the movies. I'm like, what do you mean you just now watched them all? Like, nobody told me they were so good. Or I would have watched them sooner. And this was before Hobbit movies came out. The live action ones with Martin Freeman. Yeah, this was before he came out with those movies. So I watched all the Hobbit movies in theaters. Because by then I'm like, prequels, some of the greatest movies ever made? Yes, please. Alright, well, with that, yeah, it is overtime. I lost track of time. We're gonna go ahead and save this game for now. Alright. Switch to the screen just because I have it. Alright, thank you so much everybody for coming. I appreciate you stopping by, spending part of your Saturday with me and my Pokemons. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to be on the lookout for schedule updates on the Discord, because as of right now I cannot promise when my next stream will be, but yeah, hopefully when I stream it works out for you guys and you can come and enjoy some more Pokemon fun. And with that, I'm off. Bye everyone, enjoy the rest of your days and all of the days that come between now and the next time I stream. Bye. Wait, I need to be in frame. Bye.